Hi everyone, Rob here from Camping the Suburbs. Out today on a cracking day. It's about 32 degrees today and it is a hot one and it's pretty early. It's only around 8 a.m. this morning and it's already 32 degrees. Right now I'm at the Daisy Hill State Forest and this is the koala bushland part of it. So I thought I'd take the opportunity, seeing as it's a hot day, to head out and check out a swimming hole that I just found on Google Maps. It's just listed on Google Maps as Old Quarry, so I want to go check it out and see how good it is, see if there's any water in there and if I can actually go for a swim. But yeah, it's just a dirt track at the moment. I think it's about a 2-kilometre walk from the car park to get to the Old Quarry, according to my maps. So we'll go for a walk and check it out, and hopefully it's got some water in it and we can go for a swim. So stick around. So I'm going to keep my eyes peeled for koala, and I guess my ears. They're pretty hard to spot. You know, I've been walking along trails in the past and someone else has pointed out a koala and it wasn't too far away. And it's like, how did I miss that? But yeah, we'll see what our luck's like. It's a pretty warm day today, so they're probably going to be asleep. They sleep some ridiculous amount of hours anyway, so hopefully we can catch one on the camera. So going by the signage here, I started at the BC Burnett entrance road, and the signage is pretty good. Every so often I'm coming across these little signposts, and where I'm heading is towards Quarry Road to the quarry. So there's plenty of mountain bike trails as well around here, so it's not bad actually if you like going downhill. I'm not sure what the mountain bike trails are like exactly, but you know, if you like to get out and do some mountain biking, it might be worth coming to check this area out. I think I made the right call coming early in the day. It's nice and shaded, the path. It's only around 8 o'clock, just after 8 in the morning, and it's nice and shady along this path. Not sure what it would be like in the afternoon, but I'll have to come back at some stage and see what it's like. But definitely earlier on in the day, this track is nice and shady. Where are you, koalas? It's just so dense, it's difficult to see anything. So none yet. Let's see how we go the further we walk. There's a digger over there. It must still be an active quarry, or maybe they're making a new road. And here's what everyone likes to see of what we can and can't do in the park. So no cars or motocross bikes, pretty obvious. No camping, but dogs, horse riding and BMX or mountain bike riding is a-okay. So pretty nice spot to bring your family, bring your pets if you want to come down for a walk. But let's hope this quarry up here, just past the sign, told me about 900 meters to the quarry. So let's hope the quarry's got some water in it and we can go for a dip. Well, that's disappointing. Nah, I'm only kidding, that's not the quarry. Another mountain bike trail here. This one looks a little bit harder. Riding uphill here. I'd rather come from the other way. This is looking promising. Scratch that. It was just a sign for track erosion. Okay, this is supposed to be a lookout just here. Yes. Oh wow. Looks pretty good from here. I see some people across the other side riding mountain bikes and walking dogs. Jeez, don't want to go too close to that edge, it's a big drop. Okay, I was starting to get a little bit worried there that I was going to have to cut through the bush here, but I've got this danger sign behind me, just pretty much telling you to stay away from the cliffs, don't jump off the cliffs. It can be dangerous. So the road, I just kept following it along, and I came to a split here with this big danger. And the quarry, where I saw those people walking, must be down this way, so let's keep trekking. So I've finally made it to the quarry, and it is pretty quiet down here. There are only 3 or 4 people here, but they've taken off now. And look, there isn't much for seating. There's one single bench up there, which isn't going to accommodate many people. So if you want to sit down, I guess try and find a place in the shade like I have, or if you want to carry chairs in for 2 kilometers, there's another option. But I should have done this before. I probably got burnt, so I've got to put on some sunscreen because I'm going to get scorched if I go out in the sun like this. So let me just get this on. Oh, check it out. It looks pretty deep, so looks like you have a few steps and it just drops off. But it looks going to be deceiving, so I'll suss it out shortly. Okay, all lathered up, and I guess let's see how cold this water is. Oh, alright. It's actually not too bad here in the shallow part's actually really nice. A bit rocky. Oh, there's the drop off. I can definitely see the drop off. So I'm not even going to attempt to dive down. But it's nice here in this part. Alright, I'm going to jump in. Alright. Oh. Whoa. That is good. That is really good. But it is deep. Oh, it is deep. This is a really good spot. I am actually really enjoying this. Water's nice and warm, not too cold, and it's quiet. Look how quiet it is. There's no one around. I'm the only one here. It is an odd time to come. It is a Monday at 9 AM in the morning, so I don't expect many people to be here, but that's the perks of working night shift. I can come to these places midweek during the day, and they're most likely going to be quiet. But guys, I'm gonna go for a bit more of a swim, and then we'll start heading back. And that was Old Quarry at the Daisy Hill State Forest, and it was really, really good. Look, it's a 2-kilometre walk from the DC Bernay car park, where I parked. There is another road that leads to it. When I was looking on Google Maps, it looked much of a muchness, about the same distance. Not sure on what the track's like, but look, I can tell you this, there was 3 or 4 people there, and they did have a pram, so you can get a pram along the trail, and the same with a beach trolley or beach cart. So look, if you want to bring chairs, lunch, esky, you can definitely do it. Just bring a cart to drag along the trail for 2 kilometres, and look, I would say it would take 20 to 30 minutes each way to walk, but is it worth it? No. I'm only kidding. Of course it is. I had a blast. I wish I could stay longer, but I have to head off, unfortunately. But look, if it was the weekend, I'd stay here for a few hours. And look, I don't know what it's going to be like on weekends, if it's going to be really busy, but look, the 2-kilometre walk might put people off over, say, going to a lagoon where you just park and walk straight in. So hey, look, if you want a quieter area, look, this place is perfect. But what I will say is, there are no facilities, so there's no toilets or showers, and no lifeguard services. So just be safe. Keep an eye on your family members when they're in the water. And guys, remember, bring a hat, bring sunscreen, bring whatever you wear into the water, and just have a blast. Anyway, I'm gonna try and find some more good swimming areas around Brisbane and film what they're like. So I hope you enjoyed this one. If anyone's got any recommendations on where I maybe should go and film, show everyone, or any questions, just throw them in the comments, and I'm happy to answer them. I hope you enjoyed it, guys. See ya!